Welcome to African farming. Soil preparation is actually an important but complex process. And if you're going to cut corners, then you must know it's going to cost you in the future. Here at Oneo Farms, we just finished ripping, and now we're going to be talking about seedbed preparation. I'm with Zabion de Wee from John Deere. Zabion, once again, welcome.
Thank you, Toby.
Zabion, we just finished ripping, so can I start planting now?
No, Toby. That's a common mistake that you find some of our new era farmers are making. Just because the soil is open now doesn't mean it's ready for planting. You need to first prepare your seed bed.
Preparing the seed bed, what exactly do I need to do that?
Why you need to do that? Remember, for your seed to grow optimally, it needs to be in good soil. It needs to be all at the same depth so that it can germinate at the same time. Because your soil is full of aggregates, that means if a seed ends up under it, it might block the seed from coming up. And also it might damage your plant if you have too big aggregates in your soil.
Zabion, there's a lot of aggregate. What exactly is an aggregate?
Aggregate is basically, let me show you, Tabi, it's basically a big clot of the soil. So what happens is after you have ripped now, the ripper breaks this from your plow bank. So now if you want to plant in this, imagine now a seed ending up under this, or it's next to a seed, so that the seed doesn't get sunlight, it doesn't get time to germinate. So you need to break this down. And what your offset does now is it breaks this down.
Aha, you just said something now which is interesting. Offset. What is an offset?
An offset basically means it's a disc, but it goes in two different directions. So one disc goes this way and the other disc goes this way. So what it does is one throws it this side and the other one throws it that side. In the process, it breaks this thing down into a finer, better seed bed.
Oh, so an offset is an actual tool?
Yes, it's an implement that you use to prepare your seed bed, especially after ripping, or when you want to cut some of your finer grasses that comes out from the previous season.
Now, before I use my offset, do I need to calibrate it or do they come already calibrated?
Look, between your two discs, it will be calibrated, but you need to go check, does it do what you want it to do? And if your discs are in line, especially around your bearings, to make sure that when it cuts, it doesn't hinder you or it doesn't miss some of the spots.
Zabion, when is it the right time to do offsetting?
Ideally, you would want to have a bit of, remember now you've offset, you've ripped. So ideally you would want to now, after there's a bit of moisture in the soil, you'd want to offset, because what the offset also does, it keeps the moisture inside. So a month, 2 months before planting, you would want to offset, and maybe if you see there's a bit of, it's a bit dry and it's not good for planting, then you can offset again.
Now I want to know, do I start planting directly after I've done the offsetting or do I have to wait?
No, if it's planting season and everything is fine and your seed bed is properly prepared, you can plant directly after offsetting.
Zabion, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure, Tabi.
Thank you so much for watching African Farming, and please join us again next time. Remember, we farm better together.
Get the necessary cover for you and your family in the event of unforeseen misfortune. The African Farming Protector Plan offers you comprehensive funeral cover for your entire family plus extended family at an affordable cost. Our product also offers benefits such as monthly discounts on groceries, discounted bus tickets, ambulance services, and trauma and assault assistance, to name a few. For more information on the African Farming Comprehensive Funeral Plan, SMS African Farming to 45269 and get the peace of mind you deserve.